Namaskar, Jai Shri Krishna. Illuminating text 41, text 42, text 43 and text 44 of chapter 14, The Disappearance of Lord Krishna, first canto, creation of Srimad Bhagavatam. Text 41. Kacha chitvam brahmanam balam gam vruddham roginam striyam sharanopasrutam sattvam natyakshiha sharan pradaha. You are always the protector of the deserving living beings such as brahmanas, children, cows, the woman and the deceased. Could you not give them protection when they approached you for shelter? The brahmanas who are always engaged in researching knowledge for the society's welfare work, both materially and spiritually, deserve the protection of the king in all respects. Similarly, the children of the state, the cows, the deceased person, the woman and the old man specifically require the protection of the state or a Kshatriya king. If such living beings do not get protection by the Kshatriya or the royal order or by the state, it is certainly shameful for the Kshatriya or the state. If such things had actually happened to Arjun, Maharaj Yudhishthir was anxious to know about these discrepancies. Text 42. Kacha chitvam nagamo agamyam gamyam vasata krutam striyam parajito vatha bhavan notta maira nasa maiha pathi. Have you contacted a woman of impeachable character, or have you not properly treated a deserving woman, or have you been defeated on the way by someone who is inferior or equal to you? It appears from this verse that during the time of the Pandavas, free contact between man and woman was allowed in certain conditions only. The higher caste men, namely the Brahmanas and Kshatriyas, could accept a woman of the Vaishya or the Shudra community, but a man from the lower caste could not contact a woman of the higher caste. Even a Kshatriya could not contact a woman of the Brahman caste. The wife of a Brahman is considered one of the seven mothers, namely one's own mother, the wife of the spiritual master or teacher, the wife of a king, the wife of a Brahman, the cow, the nurse and the earth. Such contact between man and woman was known as Uttam and Adhama. Contact of a Brahman with a Kshatriya woman is Uttam, but the contact of a Kshatriya with a Brahman woman is Adhama and therefore condemned. A woman approaching a man for contact should never be refused, but at the same time the discretion as here mentioned may also be considered. Bhim was approached by Hidimbi from a community lower than the Shudras, and here Yati refused to marry the daughter of Shukracharya because of Shukracharya's being a Brahman. Vyasa, Brahman, was called to beget Pandu and Dhritarashtra. Satyavati belonged to a family of fishermen, but Parashar, a great Brahman, begot in her Vyasa. So there are so many examples of contacts with women, but in all cases, the contacts were not abominable, nor were the results of such contacts bad. Contact between man and woman is natural, but that must also be carried out under regulative principles so that social consecration may not be disturbed or unwanted worthless population be increased for the unrest of the world. It is abominable for a Kshatriya to be defeated by one who is inferior in strength or equal in strength. If one is defeated at all, he should be defeated by some superior force. Arjun was defeated by Bhishma Dev, and Lord Krishna saved him from the danger. This was not an insult for Arjun because Bhishma Dev was far superior to Arjun in all ways, namely age, respect and strength. But Karna was equal to Arjun, and therefore Arjun was in crisis when fighting with Karna. It was felt by Arjun, and therefore Karna was killed even by crooked means. Such are the engagements of the Kshatriyas, and Maharaj Yudhishthir inquired from his brother whether anything undesirable happened on the way home from Dwarka. Text 43. Api svitaparya bhumthastvam sambhojyan vruddha balakan jugupsitam karma kinchita krutvanna yadakshamama. Have you not taken care of old men and boys who deserve to dine with you? Have you left them and taken your meals alone? Have you committed some unpardonable mistake which is considered to be abominable? It is the duty of a householder to feed first of all the children, the old members of the family, the brahmanas and the invalids. Besides that, an ideal householder is required to call for any unknown hungry man to come and dine before he himself goes to take his meals. He is required to call for such a hungry man thrice on the road. The neglect of this prescribed duty of a householder, especially in the matter of the old men and children, is unpardonable. Text 44. कचचित् प्रेष्ठ तमेनाथ हृदयेनात्म बंधुना शून्यो अस्मि रहितो नित्यम मन्यसे te अन्यथा न रुक. Or is it that you are feeling empty for all time because you might have lost your most intimate friend Lord Krishna? Oh my brother Arjuna, I can think of no other reason for your becoming so dejected. All the inquisitiveness of Maharaj Yudhishthir about the world situation was already conjectured by Maharaj Yudhishthir on the basis of Lord Krishna's disappearance from the vision of the world, and this was now disclosed by him because of the acute dejection of Arjun, which could not have been possible otherwise. So even though he was doubtful about it, he was obliged to inquire frankly from Arjun on the basis of Sri Narad's indication. Thus end the Bhaktivedanta purports of the first canto, 14th chapter of the Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled The Disappearance of Lord Krishna. Hare Krishna.